Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes weekly webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, we've got a beautiful collection. This is Poinsettia Sparkle Luxury Topper Collection, and you guys together it makes beautiful cards just like this one. I added a little vellum here, and this is our giveaway card for this episode. So if you watch to the end of the video, you'll get more just information on how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or to share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, so let's take a look what's inside Poinsettia Sparkle Luxury Topper Kit. Yeah, Hunkydory is so great about giving you ideas right from the jump about how to get started and some inspiration here, and we're going to give you some more today as well. So everything I'm going to show you, you get 2 of everything. So that's great. You don't have to make a decision about which to use first. So you're going to get 2 of these die cuts. They are gold foiled and absolutely gorgeous. That's where that poinsettia sparkle is coming from. So beautiful. All right, and then you're getting 2 of these. Once again, those oval shapes. Plenty of items, accessory items I like to call them, borders. Once you're done with the front, if you like to do things on the inside of your card, there's plenty left over. And then we've got 2 of these, sort of a frame, scalloped, label-y shape. Just gorgeous. And then more frames. There's like lots of rectangles and ovals, not too many squares. And then you're getting 2 of each of this adorable scoreable printed cardstock. So gorgeous. Try to show these to you in singles here. It scores beautifully. There we go. Doesn't crack or anything when you're folding it. And I love the borders. I love to take a border, and you'll see that in the card examples. I take a border and I might take that off and use it on the card, or then use the rest of it on another card. And then these corners are great. I mean, this is like a card here and then a whole nother card here. And then more beautiful borders. This is the only one with the all over print on it. Beautiful snowflakes on black with that gorgeous gold foiling. And then this one with these borders here and the gorgeous embellishment. All right, so beautiful. All right, so let's take a look at this one. I'm gonna keep these handy so I can show you where I got which parts of the paper, because I did a lot of cutting up on these. Come on, there we go. So on my 5 by 6.5 inch card, I just cut down some of this black snowflake paper and just left a little bit of a border like that. And then I separated one of those, oops, here we go. One of these beautiful pieces here. I should have like pulled these out as I was going. Here we go. I used this one right here. And that is my card focal. And then you guys from the background one, so I used the frames from this one. I saved this. And you know how you get those little spacer frames right here? And a lot of times we don't use those. Well, I took this one and some vellum dots, beautiful vellum paper, and I glued the vellum paper just behind that frame. And then I put some foam tape behind this part right here under the vellum, so that this is the only thing attaching this frame to the card is the foam tape that's under this whole piece. So that way you don't have any adhesive around here, and it just gives it a little bit of a lift. And then I glued the frame around that directly to the card, added some gold ribbon from the gold and silver ribbon collection. And then right down in the middle there, you guys, I added some gold jewel dazzle stickers like that, just to the center, just for a little added sparkle, and then foam taped that greeting right there. This was actually a really quick card to make. All right, so we have this one, which is 6.5 by 5 inch. For this one, you guys, this is where I did some cutting up, and I used this beautiful golden paper. Find, here we go. All right, so for this one, I actually cut this strip off and I used it on another project. And then I used this part of it right there, okay? And then I still had lots more of this golden paper left. And once I had that on my card, I always like to leave a little bit of a border. And then I took an arched one from the collection here. Let me see if I can find that one too. And I separated them, and so I took out that little gold spacer piece that we have in the middle. Here we go, this is the one I used. Okay, so I took out the gold spacer, glued the arch directly to the card. Now it does extend off the center, extend off the folded edge, but it does still fit in this envelope. I made sure, okay? It's tight, but it fits, I checked. And then I foam taped this arch to the center. And then I foam taped this, and then once that was down, I foam taped this one so it's overlapping, and then foam taped this one. All the while putting little gold Jewel Dazzle stickers on that area and just making it really sparkle and shine. And then I added some little beautiful red velvety glimmer ribbon that's from the red ribbon set right there on the top. Super sparkly. And then this one, on the inside, I had a scrap left over from that paper, glued that right here on the left side, and then just foam taped something for the inside right there. So once again, that was also a quick and easy one. All right, now this one, you guys, I used our tag in a bag cutting die, which we love. Sarah and I share a fondness for this one. We love to use it. So for this, I used the tag cutting die, folded over some green cardstock, and then just overlapped that edge of that tag die just a little bit so it made a little card. And then remember that piece right here that I cut away, cut this part away? I used it right down the center of my tag, and then I just trimmed it here. I used a little bit of gold jewel border dazzle stickers right there along that bottom edge, foam taped the greeting there. And then I did have to take a hole punch and re-punch this, and then just added some little red ribbon there, tied that with a little baker's twine. And then on the inside, I had a scrap left over from what was here on the front, and I just glued that there. And then I foam taped one of those cute little oval extra accessory embellishments there. This piece right here, this golden paper, that was left over from this sheet. And I just glued that along the bottom edge and put some, well, before I glued it down, I actually took a piece of white cardstock, just this rectangle goes like that, and I glued that right there because I thought this would be a nice place to write something and kind of tuck a gift card in right there. So I put that little scrap of that golden paper, and I only glued it on 3 sides. Then I added some of those border dazzles right there and right there, and then I glued that there. And that was good to go. So it's just a nice little card gift. And then to create the little bag part, so I just went ahead and took this paper, and this adorable scoreable cardstock, and let me find it here. Here we go. Took this one, and I just put that die right over this because I really wanted to center that and have this really cool, beautiful bag pocket. All right, so then I put some extra sticky tape on here, you guys. And extra sticky tape, I prefer this is a 1/4 inch wide rather than glue because it's not going to seep into the pocket at all for that bag. And I like to use my little pokey tool. I've got some extra sticky tape right here. We're just going to poke that and remove that backing. And then you're just going to fold that over. And then you fold this part down right there, and that's going to stick there. And then we've got some more extra sticky tape here. And then you're just going to fold that right over. Okay. And then a bone folder is great too, but of course I forgot to grab mine. And then I've added, you know, a little jewel dazzle, border dazzle right along the bottom. And you know what? I folded that a tiny bit crooked. Wonder if my tape's going to let me release it. No, I think oh, hey, look at that. So I'm going to just make sure that this is on there a little bit better. Oh, no, too late on that part. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Just take our little scissors. We'll just trim away that bottom part that is unsightly. All right. And now we can just take our little tag in a bag. It's going to fit right in there, even though, oh, there we go. Even though I folded it a little wonky. And then I've got one of those little die cut greetings right here, and I put a little foam tape on the back of that. Whoop, let's zoom out a little bit. We're very blurry. There we go. And we're going to just put that right there. So there, it's all set, good to go. All a little gift and one little tag in a bag. Okay, my last one, I'm going to use some of those oval shapes and some cutting dies. So for this one, you guys, I took the adorable Scoreable, and I wanted to use this one right here. I wanted the inside of my card to have this at the bottom. So I folded this in half. First I scored it right here and I folded it in half. You could just cut it in half first. And then scored it and folded it just like this. I used my little scoreboard, and then I took what was going to be the top of the card. This is going to be an easel card, and I scored it right across the center. Okay, so then here's the little die cut piece here, and I can just put that right there, and I'm going to foam tape that on there. So I'm going to take our giant wheel of foam tape, and if you guys haven't seen this, I love to show it because I think it's such a great value, but it is 150 feet or 50 yards, and it's about 20 bucks, and it's all the foam tape you're ever going to need for a long, long time. Put some, and I'm just putting adhesive below that score line, below that fold line. Okay, and we're going to take this piece right here, and then I should mention I sort of reinforce this piece because they are just like die cut and they can separate really easily. So I put a die cut, took one of the die cuts, and then cutting dies, and then die cut some white cardstock and glued it on the back. So that's reinforcing it so it's not going to separate. And now I'm just going to put this right there. Okay, so that's going to give us our easel card. And then we're going to keep going with the coolness. We're going to take this. This is the largest scallop die, and we're going to put that right there. We have a nice little white border, but we're going to use some more of that foam tape. I love the dimension of the foam tape. Just going to go right there, there, and there. Okay, now I'm just going to make sure I have the right direction. There we go. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put it down right on top. So you can see that really pretty scallop underneath. It's going to look so pretty. And then we're going to take our little tag here for a very special lady. So cute. And we're going to foam tape that. It's got a little red ribbon on it. We're going to put that right there. And then you guys, we just need to put something right there to kind of pop that off. And you know what? I think I lost it. Where did I put that little piece? Let me look. Okay, here we go. And then this piece, you got to have something with foam tape on the inside to just prop that right up. Just like that. Very, very cute and really easy to make. That's my theme today. All right, you guys. So we've got a great money saver on this kit, and there's so much in it. You can make so many cards. I just barely scratched the surface. So definitely check this out. And our giveaway card is this one. So definitely participate that in our YouTube channel by commenting, and subscribing. We would love to give that card away. Thanks for joining me today, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.